Now, the French Foreign Ministry has dubbed it one of the safest countries in the world this year. The kingdom has been spared the terror attacks plaguing its regional neighbours over the past 5 years. So why are tourists staying away from Morocco? In today's Focus Report, we head to the beach resorts of Agadir, where operators say the industry is on its knees and the government is refusing to acknowledge just how bad things have become.
Agadir and its blazing winter sun. Despite 300 days of annual sunshine, business is slow throughout the resort. Tourists have deserted the main beach, and there are only a few customers on the main walkway.
We've reduced our prices by 30% for jet skis. It's not just because of competition, it's because there are no customers.
Travel agencies had predicted a 45% decrease in tourist numbers for 2015. A significant drop felt over the past 3 years.
It's not like the past few years. The crisis is everywhere now.
French visitors normally make up a quarter of annual tourists. Fearing for their security, a vast majority have avoided the kingdom, except for these unconditional fans.
People in France tell us when we go to Morocco, "You're crazy. Aren't you afraid of everything that's happening?" I say no, I don't want to give in to fear.
Cafes and restaurants are desperately empty. The increase in deadly attacks led by ISIS in the region has had a direct impact on local jobs. Here, unemployment affects everyone.
What happened in Tunisia and in Paris changed tourism. Tourists are afraid of terrorism. Here, many people live off tourism, but the sector is really down. It's just not like before.
Tourism is the second largest sector of employment in Morocco. That day, only one client is sitting at Alain and Miriam's terrace. These restaurant owners have faced many declines in business over the past 30 years, but the situation is quite different this year.
There were declines every time there was an international problem. The Iraq War, 9/11, stuff like that. And then it would take off again. But this time it's taking a bit longer. And well, we reduce our purchases, we put staff on leave as much as possible, and then we try to pull through until it picks up again.
We're all in the same boat now. A lot of shops are for sale. The bazaars have closed down. 200 bazaars have closed down and everyone suffers, everyone.
The authorities don't seem to grasp the difficult situation on the ground. The Ministry of Tourism even announced an astonishing figure. According to them, tourist arrivals have dropped by only 1% last year.
I don't know if it's a drop, but it's a reduction of less than 1% in 2015, given the events that have occurred in the region. For us, that's an achievement.
Tour operators, for their part, are aware of the problem and disagree with the official line.
Unfortunately, when there is a truncated image and there is no aggressive communication to show Morocco as it is, smiling with its values, its authenticity, its security, we get the 20 to 30% drop we're going through these days.
Through increased patrolling and monitoring around restaurants, security has been reinforced to reassure the tourists. Motorhome owners are among the first to come back to Morocco. Most of them know the country inside out. After a significant 2-year decline, business is slowly improving for Terre d'Océan, a campsite in Tarazout in the south of Morocco. Emmanuelle has been managing the place for the past 7 years. She is delighted to see a steady flow of arrivals over the past few days. Following the murder in Algeria of Hervé Gourdel, a high mountain guide, she had noticed tourists' reluctance to visit Morocco.
This year it's a bit the same. They wait to see if there is anything to worry about. They see if everything is calm and then they arrive. They arrive right away.
Alain comes from the south of France. He has been spending all his winters in Morocco for the past 8 years. This year, however, he was a bit more reluctant to set off.
With everything that's happening in France, and that has happened, and the media that certainly overplayed it a little bit, well, there's a lot of fear. And as soon as there's something in France, that's it. It's a terrorist. That's all you hear. Well, in Morocco, everything's quiet since we got here.
Morocco is maybe the last easy-to-access tourist destination for European travelers who want to enjoy the winter and escape all their worries about security.
Prost!